there hopes for the future?
What kind of hopes?
Hopes of revival.
Why would you? I speak to you, make it. Why would you hope for that when the person is in a public, like is in a relationship and is even public? Why would you ask such a question?
Everything is possible because we also never thought.
So how do you think the person's partner feels when you ask such a question?
Just as he felt.
Why you won't make them feel some?
Same way.
Okay, cool.
In recent times, in the media space, we also saw this issue of someone stealing someone's fashion, someone's looks and appearance.
Oh God!
And again, it was between you and
the person,
Makafui, where she was accused of copying your fashion sense.
Who accused her?
I don't know. It started with fans.
It's true.
Yeah,
a lot of
started
fans.
with fans, yes. I see. Yeah. So how did you handle that issue?
How did I handle
and
it?
Again,
I think One Love handled it for me. So fans had been saying it for like 2-3 years. Like they comment, they're like, oh, why? You? Like I see comments, you know, they're like, oh, look, she's trying to copy you. You know, do it. Like the poses, the clothes, a lot of things. I don't want to go into detail.
Yeah.
So they were copying, I was just ignoring, and then. They were commenting, and I was just ignoring because I didn't like the fact that we were being compared. Do you understand? So they kept doing that. Sometimes some bloggers that are my friends would do it, and I'll write to them and say, yo, I don't want us to be compared, so can you just stop it? If she's copying, like, just leave it, okay? I just hope she's okay, because it was, like, a lot. I mean, there's nothing wrong with getting inspiration or wearing something someone wears. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong at all. But this is a situation where you are dating the person that I just dated, and then you are still like looking out for the same things I wear that can easily be got, you know, and posing the same way. Like, it was a bit crazy. Yeah, I don't want to go into detail, but there's a lot of stuff. Like, people were DMing me, showing me proof of her, sending them pictures of me, asking for the same things in her size. Yeah, before and after, she kept doing it. And my brother is someone who, like, since the breakup, he was like, listen, Charlie, just do your thing. Never blame, like in life, he always teaches me, never blame a woman because, you know, the man. And so we never, like, I never, like, tweeted. I mean, they used to tweet and mock at me, do video to my song, and they were rather saying I was mocking them. But I was not mocking them with my song. I was just telling my story. But they would tweet, like, you know, all sorts of things, mocking me. She would post pictures and say things like, drink me like pure water. You know, everyone knows that's my song. That's song. And I would just ignore because it was funny to me, because if you've started a relationship and you're happy, why are you still thinking about me? I'm just the ex and I left. I never fought to anyone. But I feel like the answer to it is in life, no. If like someone wants to snatch your toffee and you don't fight the person for it, you know, they feel fine. Do you understand?
Yeah,
or am I making sense?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I'm someone who I'll never, like, if you made it clear to me that, okay, you are with this person, I'm messing with this person, I'll never chase you or fight for you or cry. And I never did any of that. Never. So I feel like people are not used to that or get uncomfortable. So then they do all sorts of things to get your attention. You know? So the one that blew my brother's mind, because he was the one saying, hey, is this person okay? Hey, this is scary. Like, it was just too much. Like, as I said, I don't want to give plenty details because I don't know how the media will take it and rewrite the story. But the one that blew my brother's mind was when I wore this very simple, they call it what, like a jumpsuit or a romper that I got from this boutique, this Instagram.
Is it the one on the screen?
Yes. So I wore that. You see, there's these girls who have like Instagram boutique, young girls, and sometimes, like, I just want to support them. So that, please, can you wear this for me and just post it for me? And they are young girls hustling. Do you understand? So it's not like I have designer friends who can make stuff for me, like top design. Like, my best friend who is a designer is going to work in Gucci this year. Do you understand? He's flying to Italy this year. So I have people who can make stuff for me, but sometimes you just want to change your style. The corporate is here. So Simple styled me for this shoot in like 2017, 2018. And then last year he styled her in that. This is the corporate. Yeah.
This guy styled you?
He styled me, and then
I see.
And then she asked him to style her in a similar way.
It means this guy is also a friend to Fela. So how come he's very close you?
He's friends with
Medikal.
Yeah.
So
Why is he quiet? Charlie, for you for movie. You be dead guy.
but you are strong because knowing he is in an enemy's camp.
Wait, are you her friend?
Give him mic now.
Are you her friend? Yeah, give him the mic.
Yeah, give him mic.
Oh, come on. We're all adults.
No, we are cool. We are cool.
Is she an acquaintance or is she a friend? You don't know the meaning of acquaintance. You know the person, but you don't vibe like. Right, I've seen that they are friends.
Yeah. Right.
Anyway, so the one that blew our mind was when she wore the same romper. So I performed a Medikal at Soutium, and in fact, let me say what fans wrote to me telling me. They sent me videos and pictures. I said, the whole day, this is the only video she has been posting. Oh, this is the only video she has been posting. And what I heard is that she wasn't aware I was coming to perform. And I feel like husband and wife, like you can tell your wife everything, or she for no, or
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, even if you're gonna use Sister Derby to make your show trend, say Charlie, I just want to use that make the show trend. You know, Charlie, make it do it. That's Bonnie and Clyde. That's partnership. But because I'm very disappointed in the fact that he acted like he didn't know I was coming there, acted surprised, because that just made me feel some way. Fine, but at the same time, so as I said earlier on, if you had said you invited me, people would be like, "Oh, you are matured," like you know. Everybody is cool. Everybody is cool. Why would you want to lie? Like, why would you say it wasn't planned? Why would I just get up and go somewhere? Everybody knows the way I just don't do things anyhow. Do you get me? I don't just go anywhere. You know, I haven't even been to Xylophone FM before. Do you get me? If it's not something important like work, projects, I won't just be anywhere. Okay. So after I wore this at the end of November to perform at Back to Soutium, she wore the same thing to perform with him at Afro Nation. Yeah. And my performance trended. But I saw that because I follow the Afro Nation guy, Smith. I follow his page. That's how I saw it. So I was like, oh my God. So when I saw that, adding up to all the times she has worn the exact same thing that I have, I was like, oh, maybe she's trolling me. Do you understand? Because if someone keeps doing it, it's like maybe they are trolling you. They want to annoy you, right? So when my brother came out and said that, she was ranting on Twitter saying, is it your shop I've copied? Or is it your delivery this I've copied? Or is it your... like, is it your color I'm copied? Like, she was trying to drift away. But all the evidence was there. So that made me feel like, that means she wasn't trolling, because be like the Vim go. Because like she for talk say, yeah, I did feel your style way, I did copy am. So then I'll be shy. But she don't fit talk that one. Then I'm like, So the whole thing is confused. Like, is this person okay? Like, is she okay? Do you get what I'm saying? You got the boy, what do you want again? And you're like, she's like, oh, then you should start wearing exclusive wears. The way I don't like that way. Exclusive wears. You start wearing exclusive wears. Okay, I will. Okay. But that means I'm not going to be supporting young people who are selling clothes on. Why? Because of you. Like, come on, if Victoria Lebanon wore something, I'm going to wear the exact same thing. If someone's giving to me, I'll be like, oh, Victoria wore the white one, so you they give me the orange one. No, she'll ask for the same white one. Do you get what I'm saying? So then you start asking yourself, is the person okay? Like, is everything okay? And you are worried, but that's it.
I see.
Case closed.
Was Fela a friend before?
Oh, never.
She was never a friend, though you guys were in the entertainment space.
Well, according to Medikal, she tried being a friend. Like, she tried sending me some stuff, but now I don't know if that was true.
That was
or
when
not.
you were dating Medikal.
Yes, and then at that time I was already suspecting there was something, and I was only suspecting because people kept sending me messages saying all sorts of things, and I would tell them that no, that's his friend. Do you understand? That's just his friend. I don't believe if you have a boyfriend, you shouldn't have female friends. Like, is he a prisoner or like what's that? You know, I let people be free. If you love someone, you let them be free. You let them do what they want to do. I mean, do you understand? You trust the person.
I get it.
But then when I started suspecting because of all the rumors, you know, Ifeodo also went on Snapchat and said something, you know, all the rumors. I was even like, hey, is that about me? Then I started being wary because usually, I don't know if it's an African woman thing, but usually when people are chopping your boyfriend. They want to be your friend so that you know go suspect. So because I suspected, I didn't want to be a double fool. So I'm like, no, hell no, she's not going to be my friend. Do you understand? Like when Chris Brown was dating Karuchi, and then it came out that he had they feel like they sweet you and they hold the phone. Karuchi and her were in like the same picture with Chris Brown. And, you know, it makes you feel some way. So I was like, I didn't want to be a double fool. I was already a fool. Do you understand? I didn't want to be a fool times 2. So I just kept my distance. But yeah.
In fact, this should be my last question on you, Medikal. Is it true you guys broke up because he felt you were older, or because you are older than him? And that he couldn't marry someone older than him?
No, because at the beginning of the relationship, when he asked me out, he had to convince me for a long time. And I was like, me, I don't mind age, right? Most of the time I've dated younger people. It's just natural. Like, older people don't approach me.
Because you look young, you don't look
Probably. So, older people don't approach me. When I say that, people don't believe me. But I don't have any old man in my DM.
I see.
All like kids, young people, right? And also, I had to tell, I wasn't easily convinced. Like, Medikal was like, oh, no, it doesn't matter. Like, you know, he was like, he's mature, he's dated older people before. Like, why am I worried about that, you know? So that's not the reason. I mean, people said all sorts of things. I don't know how to cook, that's why, which is not true.
They said you didn't know how to cook?
That's why he left me, because when we broke up, they were doing cooking videos and stuff. But that's not true. Yeah. You know, people just look at those things and go, it's so funny.
Yes, she said their things.
Yeah,
so what really was the issue?
The issue was the girl.
Oh, so it's a clear case of someone snatching.
Exactly. But you can't totally blame her. He was definitely part of it. So what happened was, you know, I'd been suspecting for a long time, and then I got tired of it because it was so clear, and it's like I felt disrespected. He had started to disrespect me in the sense that he would be posting her and stuff, and people would come up to me that isn't this the person that the rumor was about that he suspect? So that was disrespect. Do you understand? Like, you can go and get head from some girl after a show. You're an artist. But don't come and rub it in my face when I haven't done anything to you. Do you get my point? Yeah. So that was disrespectful, because that person is also, you know, a public figure. You're going to make them compare us and stuff like that. So that's when I walked away. I'm like, whatever.
I see.
Yeah.